it doesn't matter if nobody follows me because I'm just going to take the videos and gotta figure out how some of this other pieces come off.
You should, for kicks and giggles, forget Twitch right now and try YouTube Live.
Yeah, I will. I'll forget Twitch. Trust me, I'm trying to forget Twitch right now as I speak.
Why don't we stop it and do YouTube Live right now?
Because I don't even know if I can do it on this program or I don't know anything about it. So, I'll worry about that in a minute. Right now I'm worried about this. I don't want to destroy it too much. And I don't have that much strength. I should part in this left hand right now, so. Come on, go gadget screwdriver. Of course, I had to grab the one magnetic fucking screw. One magnetic one I had. It's like when you don't want them to fall out. When you want them to fall out, they don't go anywhere. When you don't want them to fall out, they.
You gave DeWalt a shout out, but you didn't say that the gyrus for electric screwdriver.
Who cares? It might be on the stream. I don't know. Can you see if you got a smaller screwdriver head somewhere? Like, check in there, because I need something really tiny. No, I need a tiny head. The bits over there, either those bits or over my other drip bit boxes.
Where you have the bit boxes?
By the drill. By the drill press. Batteries in it, yeah, those are all big. There's other bits and some of the little ones. Anything really tiny in there? I think it's pretty small, that one doesn't work. Can't say for sure though. Oh yeah.
More?
Oh yeah. Best screwdriver ever. So I should take this microphone that's in here, huh? And use that sucker. It's cool, right? I don't know if it'll work. It's a microphone.
What does it go into?
I don't know. It's a microphone. It's just, I mean, you just use it as a microphone. Man, when I take stuff like this apart, I think, man, the dude that was sitting there in his office building this in CAD was pretty talented, you know? To figure out all the parts that had to go into this thing, and then this thing sells for like $30 brand new. So somehow these two have to press apart. Can you find me a flathead screwdriver? What? What are you humming about?
Then you look for it, you have to look for it, it's right there in front of you. The place where I thought to look. Wow. It's just,
What?
careful what I say here, I don't wanna get political.
Get off the stream.
It's true.
Huh? Pretty cool how this guy designed this helmet. Ooh, that's okay, so.
So what are you gonna do with it now that you're taking it all apart?
There's the speaker in there. This is gonna be part of the other. See this one here? This is Optimus Prime. This is Optimus Prime, and I don't want to make Optimus Prime. I am making an evil Transformer. I think that this will make him not look like Optimus Prime, and make him look fucking evil, right? So that's the first piece I'm gonna do. Because remember, this is that cop car. So this is the first step. This is actually really cool right here. This is exactly what I was looking to do. He looks more like this though. That's actually dope. That's probably what I'm gonna do that. So basically all these, this guy needs to not look like Optimus Prime. So what has to happen is I have to take some of these, I'm using some of these extra parts to cover up the fact that it's Optimus Prime. Giving him a different shape to his face, you know?
So you're making another version of Bumblebee with this, or
No, this is the
the
cop
cop
car.
car? Okay.
You know how I am? I just have to
Play
sit
around.
and think about what I can do here. Yep.
Yeah, no, he doesn't look like Optimus Prime.
No, and these look like eyebrows, right?
Or a helmet, on the helmet.
So now I need to figure out how I can hold these fucking things in place while I... Looks nothing like him. So I'm gonna do that. I either have to do, I don't know if I want it like this. I mean, this is for roadblock, so what I'm doing here is I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make him not look like Optimus Prime, still be a helmet, and have the other one. I think it needs to be like this. Oh, actually, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the one right there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. That's how far down. It has to be right up here to encapsulate his nose. Okay, so I can do one screw. So I need my screw hole and a little tiny drill bit. So I have this. I need
Little tiny drill bit.
a small drill bit, a real thin drill bit, and this guy here.
Mm,
This one will work here. And this, and I need some screws. For now, I'll just use wood screws, but let me see here. So I'm gonna have to drill this one. Can you see if you got? Get me the smallest drill bit you can find over there.
Okay.
This is actually gonna be really cool. And can you hand me my lazy Susan too?
This drill bit.
Hand me the lazy Irene over there. Don't confuse it with the lazy Irene. The lazy Irene doesn't do anything. The lazy Susan at least rotates shit for me.
Where did you put those or something?
Oh, it's right here.
Hmm.
I have to get rid of these, unfortunately. They're cool looking, but they don't really work with this guy. Okay, so this goes on my nose, right? These goes here. They should almost cover his eyes partially, I think. It should be way up here. So that means I need to drill.
Can you hold it?
Just move that chair. His shoulder's getting pretty bad still.
It's kind of cool.
It's pretty much how I envisioned it, which is good. I knew that I had to do something similar to this when I started the project. But again, the good thing about it is anybody can do it.
Anybody who has a creative frame of mind.
I wonder if I can do that. this thing away. I think it needs to be way up there. I think it needs to be.
Like a skeletal bumblebee.
What?
I'm just looking at the inside of that, thinking.
No, I'm gonna use some of those pieces, don't worry.
It looks like it would make a good, cool skeletal bumblebee somehow.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a lot of these pieces, I think. I just gotta cut them later. I'm gonna use the mouth. I'm gonna probably use the mouth in a different spot though. Right now, I'm just gonna figure this fucking thing out. I think it goes there. I think that's where where it needs to be locked in. It's probably gonna be this screw here.
Ambidextrous pull.
Huh?
Ambidextrous pull. You look at it? Cool.
Remember, this is the cop car, so. That's where that goes right there. Perfect. Yeah. That's how quick you make a decision in this household, motherfuckers.
Well, that's cool.
Right?
I wouldn't have thought to do that.
I'm just trying to figure out when I connect it. This one arm shit sucks.
You're doing pretty good considering.
question is, do I care about this piece under here? Because I can take that piece out. I can either put it on so it matches up right there, which is pretty good. I need to kind of be back inside a little bit. To make it right, it needs to be a little bit different angle. I think these pieces have to come off.
What is that noise? Jeez. Yeah.
Not sure why it popped off, but it just popped off of here.
Can you fix it?
What you think?
Can I shut off the power to this thing first? Before you start messing with this?
Yeah.
It's coming off. It looks like it's coming off over here.
Which way it's moving there when I do that. Look at this one. Yeah, that one. I don't know which way you turn it. How far down. it on and test it. Here's the part I was looking at.
Yeah. Get out of your way.
This anyways. Better?
Yeah.
So we gotta decide if I'm gonna take this back, you know, or not.
Good job.
There's this thing here. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna take this off. I think I am gonna take it off. I just gotta figure out what the best way to take it off is. Maybe I could just take the whole ear off.
Take this piece off?
This whole thing has to come off. This whole ear pad. And then I think it gives me room for the face. I think this whole thing just comes off here. So I thought it did. Cool. Super cool, actually. So that's too far enough for me to get out there. Or I could do this. Put it back there like that.
Go back to the first one?
I can either put it there, or I can put it like down here. Either way, it gives me the feel I want.
They both look good. I was just gonna say I can't decide which one looks better. Small screwdriver. Can you see that? You can find me just a small Phillips somewhere because this doesn't reach in there. Too good.
Do you still have your thing logged in viewing?
No.
Somebody's viewing. Somebody's bored to death. Got nothing better to do today. Okay, I got this fucking thing, so the next option is this. Yeah, YouTube Live seems like it'd be better because then I could at least talk to people and tell who's in here. And somebody left because they were bored to death.
I might have been, see if that shows me back on,
There's 0 viewers right now, but I'm sure that it's because it hasn't caught up yet to where I'm at.
I'm watching an ad now.
Huh?
Said I'm watching an ad now. No, now does it show that I'm viewing?
Now what?
See if it shows whether or not I'm viewing.
It still says 0. Really? Maybe I have 1 million. I just don't know it. It just says 0.
Can I do something with Instagram?
Hmm?
Can I do something with Instagram right now?
No. Fuck this up, but I can't get this fucking thing out of here. No, I have a fucking small screwdriver. I've seen it before. I have no idea where it is, but I know I got one because it's got a red handle on it. It's got a little tiny tip. I I'm gonna break this. I know I'm gonna be pissed. Sucks. That hurt my shoulder.
Why did you put your sling back on?
Because I need to use my arm.
You should only use it in the parameters you're allowed to. Whatever the sling allows you to do. Otherwise, you probably should be doing it.
Sling would let me do that. My elbow was tucked in, it just hurts. It's off now.
I have no idea where that screwdriver is.
I don't care if you take pictures for Instagram, but it's going to be hard for you to get a picture that's worth anything.
I want to add to the story is what I want to do.
Okay. I think you should say, you should be turning Bumblebee and Optimus Prime into Roadblock. Or turning Optimus Prime into Roadblock. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Do a boomerang actually.
The fuck's a boomerang?
I'll see in a second. So I want you to face it. And you gotta, okay. What I want you to do is face it and then kind of rotate so I can see everything. Okay, hold on. You do that shit again. So you only have like 5 seconds.
I understand.
Go. Ready? One more time. Ready, set, go. That's a boomerang. Just keep going back and forth.
Do, 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 do.
Turning Optimus. Is Optimus spelled O-P-T-I-M-U-S?
I don't know.
Yeah, Optimus Prime into should not be turning. It should
Transforming.
Be transforming. Exactly. Via Bumblebee.
No. Once it gets painted, it'll be better looking. This is very reminiscent of the first time I did this. Remember how long it took me to do some of this shit?
Yeah. Except now you're like flying through it.
Well, I don't know about flying, but
It's definitely not taking you as long as it used to. Or the first time, I should say, that you did it.
thing is, until there's color, people won't really understand what they're seeing. You know?
Until there's color. I mean,
Until he's black and red and blue. While he's yellow and blue, they won't see the transformation, but I can see it. It's hard to see it until.
well, I'm glad you can admit that because you think that stuff, visualizing that stuff is easy.
Well, yeah, visualizing what I'm doing here is easy, but understanding how you won't see Optimus Prime anymore. Okay, one more. When I was a kid one time,
Autobots, let's roll out. Incoming.
I need to add that to the hashtag, Autobots.
no, he's making him a bad guy. He's now a bad guy. He's not an Autobot anymore.
It doesn't matter. Whoever hashtags is going to come across. full.
Doesn't look like them anymore, right?
Not at all.
Then I got this
You gonna
thing
paint
now.
black?
Huh?
What color are you painting it?
I don't know yet. I mean, it's hot car.
It's gotta be black, white. It's for doing an earpiece.
Well, this came off of here, it's a horn. So now I just gotta see where to use it. I'm probably gonna get rid of this horn too, or at least cut it way down. But this one could go on this side. I gotta put the other side on before I'll know.
You gotta update your Iconic Props website. You just got 2 new followers. Just got 2 new followers.
On what?
Instagram.
Really?
Hmm. I think if you just keep posting.
Okay, this is interesting.
I'm gonna have to start doing what these people are doing.
What?
When the guy that just started following me, he's a prop maker, and then his posts. Like this last one, he just posted final shots of the Darth Revan mask.
Revan, yes.
I finished recently. This was a fun, quick project and even let me try a new painting technique for subtractive weathering. My commission slots are always open. If you or someone you know is looking to have anything fabricated for a gift, costume, or collection, send me a message here with email me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what I need to do.
No, you don't, because I don't want to fabricate things for people like that. I'm not like doing that right now, so I don't want people to ask me for things when I don't want to fulfill them right now. I mean, yes, in the future maybe. Right now, absolutely not. I do not want that right now. I don't want to turn people down, piss people off. My goal right now is to make sure that people is to finish this thing first. wonder if this guy ever fucking suspected that made this part, like, oh, somebody could rip these apart and make a different transformer out of them. I don't think anybody's gonna do that. Nah, why would anybody waste their time doing that? That'd be dumb.
Or, like a true teacher, why reinvent the wheel? Wow.
It's got a good look right there, right?
Super cool. I don't even roller Optimus Prime anymore.
Because Roblox's head is really wide. In the movie, it's really wide. It's like short and fat and wide.
I'm looking at the picture right now.
Well, I'm not, so before you look it up, remember that I'm not making it off of what I know about Roadblock right now.
I know, you're just doing what looks good to you.
I'm just trying to make something that looks like not Optimus Prime.
But you have to remember, I don't conceptualize. I know what I like when I see it, but I can't. That's your skill.
Roadblock in the movie. Because he's the one that's the cop car.
Well, that's comes from the cop car.
Yeah, but in the movie picture is the one you want. And the Transformers movie Roadblock. Which is Transformer movie cop car. Police car Transformer movie. Much more. See how square and blocky he is? Like this car is way more square, bigger, and blockier than Bumblebee.
Who's Barricade?
Huh?
Who's Barricade?
No, I'm sorry, it's Barricade. That's not Roblox, Barricade. What do you think? See how bulky he is? See how he's bulky and he's got that kind of cover on his face?
Mm-hmm.
So these are all different. These aren't all the same ones. These are just people who rented their own. Maybe look for the toy. You see that there. That's a good idea. That's not good. That's really. But look, this is the way I remember them.
The last one. That's a cool one. Just do the front and the back.
Yeah, this is a good one. See how blocky he is?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not going to be able to accomplish that, but it kind of gives you that idea, you know?
Mm-hmm. Cool.
No pictures.
Just for you to
No,
see.
no pictures.
First.
Yep. Yeah. You'll be fine. This time it doesn't match up. Okay. Gotta think about this now. Nope, I don't want to think about it. Take it out. fucking crazy, this shit I do. Something wrong with it.
It's cool, right? That's why I wanted to get a picture of you wearing.
No, there's just something wrong with the fact that I spend my time doing this stupid shit like a fucking child. Fucking weird. I wouldn't let my kids hang out with me.
You're so stupid. It's not Rosebud, it's Barricade.
Yeah, barricades that I'm at. I'm at the cop car, whatever the fuck one that is. I don't know which one's in Transformers, but one of them was a cop car, and then they changed them in the cartoons later on. I don't know which one's which, so.
Shouldn't taken up before pictures of Optimus Prime on
Well, you can just download a picture of the original. You can just look for Optimus Prime Halloween or Kids on it, and you'll find hundreds of pictures of it. That's why I wasn't that worried about it. I just bought it on eBay.
It's basically what you're doing, right? Taking the two of them.
Mm-hmm. So you should post that picture. Did you already post the other one?
Yep.
Too late then.
No.
You should have said I'm in a roadblock trying to decide which Transformer I want to be. What?
I'm just reading an article.
Gotta get my fucking, I gotta get my tools in and get my fucking toolbox over here because it's pissing me off.
From Joey's house?
Yeah. It's stressing me out that I can't fucking find little shit that I need.
So these people are marching against it's a rally for the midterm elections in Chicago. So they were selling at $10 a pop for a baby Trump balloon, one that includes the 45th president in a diaper and clutching a smartphone in tiny hands. You could either buy it at $10 a pop, and so they use it to fund the rally. So you could either choose to buy it for $10 a pop or pay $1 to take a selfie with it. And so you have all these people who are just taking selfies. Oh, that's fucking great.
Trump is such a fucking turd. Whoa. That's one way to get it off.
Oh,
I was trying to drill the hole bigger so I could get my screw in there. And I guess I drilled it so big that it just popped right off. Now,
what I can do after you're done transforming it is take the before and after side by side. So
cool. See, this shit I'm doing right now, though, is shit that everybody should be able to do.
okay, I don't know if you understand. You can't understand what it feels like to not have that creative genius.
This isn't fucking genius. This is just screwing shit back together in fucking different spots. And if it doesn't work, fucking take it apart and screw it back together in a fucking different spot. It's tenacious trying is what I call it, not fucking genius.
Yeah, how many times have you taken it apart and screwed it into a different spot? No, you haven't. You took shit apart and you decided, I'm gonna try it there. Oh yeah, it does look good there. Because you could see it before you actually did it. You ran a simulation in your head. Not everybody can do that. And for you to say everybody should be able to do it, it's frustrating. You're right, everybody should, but like I said, I walk into Michael's and I see a glass vase and that's all I see. Or at least I see something else.
Somewhere over here I lost my fucking drill bit. Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah.
So, Governor Rick Scott,
Is it big?
well, he's always wearing this navy hat, and so that's the target of a midterm ad he was running. And so now a bunch of veterans, an ad by Vote Vet, a left-leaning veterans group, lists the governor's former life as head of the nation's largest private hospital chain. I see Rick Scott wearing that Navy hat everywhere he goes, but let me tell you what he did to veterans. Alan Madison, a Navy veteran, opens the 30-second ad. Under Scott's tenure as CEO of Columbia HCA, the for-profit company was fined $1.7 billion for defrauding millions from Medicare, Medicaid, and TRICARE, which is a military health care program. The company's settlement with the Justice Department states. The ad specifically targets the defrauding of the military's health care and his pleading of the Fifth Amendment during a civil case about
Like
Canada.
136 times or some shit.
It even includes decades-old footage from Scott being deposed under oath. Today, he's worth $200 million. For veterans like me, we got cheated, Madison says in the ad. Scott did serve in the Navy. He was enlisted for 29 months, ended his service as a radar technician, according to the Tampa Bay Times. Scott's campaign and statements at the Times responded to the ad with statements from veterans sticking up for his record of help to veterans as governor. The ad, which is slated to run for 10 days across the state, ends with a question. Governor, this hat represents what the Navy stands for. Honor, integrity, pointing to his dark blue Navy hat and peering into the camera. My question for you, sir, where's yours? Yikes.
Good for them for standing up.
I'm gonna say it's left-leaners.
You what?
Conservative will say it's, it's the left crying that they didn't get what they wanted.
They can say that if they want.
Ooh, Powerball jackpot, $968 million tonight.
Buy a lot of Transformers with that.
Oh, get 'em.
That's funny.
That's just randomly.
I keep accidentally pushing the button. But yeah, it's random Christmas thing every time. Whatever you do, don't just grab this helmet, put it on, thinking, because there could be screws and shit sticking out.
Okay. What do you think the best credit score is? Sorry, I shouldn't say what's the threshold?
760.
Why do I even ask you? How do you know this? Well, how do you know this? Nobody knows that.
They say, most people say 750, some people say 760, but it's like 750. Above that, you don't really get much benefit. The best top is 850.
Well, this guy back in 2012 at 848 had the highest credit score in the country. but according to bank rate, once you're above 760, you're getting the best rates. In credit card insider, the threshold is 750.
Dangerous.
Wow. The perks of a score in the excellent range, which is north of around 750 or 760, are significant. Let's see if you can figure out this number. NerdWallet found that compared to a score of 680, an excellent score could qualify you for a mortgage rate that will save you more than blank dollars in interest over 30 years. So if you're comparing 680 to the best 750, how much money do you think that equates to in a span of 30 years?
Well, it's like one percentage point, so. Two, 2,400. Times 12.
I guess it all depends on how much the house is, right? It doesn't say that.
No, not necessarily, but it's basically one. $140 times 12. How many years?
30.
140 times. Between 45 and 9,000.
Between 45,
4,400 and 9,000. What's it say?
10,000.
Depends on the price of the house, but a normal price house, like a one we'd buy, 25 to 3,000, or 55 to 3,000.
You're Forrest Gump. You know everything.
I'm not Forrest Gump. I don't even know what math I was fucking typing into the computer. I was just
Come
guessing.
on, Janny. Like, that's easy.
I'm not a smart man, but I do know what math is.
How did you figure that out? I'm a math person.
How did I figure it out?
Mm-hmm.
I typed in how much will it save you over, and they told me. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
you didn't. That's how you.
No, I figured, let me think. I can't remember what I figured. Let me think here and I'll tell you what I figured. I figured 1%, or 1 percentage point.
Mm-hmm. Why did you figure 1?
Well, it's $400. I figured you lose a whole percentage point on your interest going down that low. So instead of getting a 5%, you get a 6%, right?
Okay.
That's 1% more. And it's usually 400 for a good interest rate. You're paying $400 per 100,000. Okay.
That's $40 a month. 400 when you say $40.
It's $400. It's $100 per. $400 per 100,000 for every 100,000 you buy.
Okay, so in this case, this house was $800 and 800 and.
Right. That's how much the mortgage is, about 800. Right.
Okay.
So I set that percent. I raised the percentage on that by 1 point.
That's cool.
Yeah, but now I gotta do the back because the back's even the harder part. Actually, I gotta make the face a little longer, so I'm gonna look at what I got here for that.
Did it keep the horns?
I'm not gonna cut those off to the end. whatever I do with it is not gonna be to the end. See, the horns, I'm just not sure what to do with them, to be honest with you. It's like, I'm not sure where to cut them. I don't know what to do, to be honest with you yet. So I'm gonna wait until the end of the horns. Because I don't know how or what I'm gonna replace them with. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. I just figured roughly 20 bucks a month is what I guessed. So I figured roughly 20 bucks.
Which is $480 a year, times 30 years. So let's just round that up to 500. 500 times 30. Ouch. Yeah, poor stump.
I told you I was never really good at math, but I was really good at guessing, estimating things. They call me guesstimator. Can you go get another chair?
Why did they torture this guy?
Who?
The journalist.
Well, they murdered him because he was talking bad about the sheik. He's not tortured, he's dead.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Missing journalist Jamal Khashoggi tortured, dismembered in Saudi consulate, report says.
Well, the dismemberment part, I mean, the Saudis say they never saw him. I don't know what you're talking about. They never saw him.
But we have video showing him
Of
walking
him going
into
in, but that doesn't. But they for sure murdered him. They brought a autopsy guy with them, who specializes in taking apart bodies. And they for sure they murdered him for sure. I need to sit down.
Oh,
Can you grab another chair? Can you not stand?
okay, yeah, I can have this one. You just told me to get it out of the way, so I don't know if you didn't want it.
I want to stop this one. So I can
Want anything from downstairs? Want some coffee?